Today, we're going to be going over the top 3 qualities that every journeyman looks for in an apprentice. These are 3 of the major things that are going to help you stand out among all the other apprentices. And if these are things that you can apply during your application and you can talk about and show that you have these qualities, you're more likely to get in. And if you do it while you're in your apprenticeship, you are much more likely to be advanced quicker, to be chosen by the best journeyman, and to just have the best experience and to get the best education as an electrician. Now, these qualities are going to help you so much, so stick around, get all 3 of them because they really go together well. And you don't want to have just 1 or 2, you want to have them all. And if you're a journeyman or somebody who runs work, go ahead and let me know in the comments what your top 3 are. And if you agree or disagree with the order that I've put these in, before we get into it, I want to say thank you to our sponsor for today's video, Markate. They help professionalize service businesses. They make it so much easier and give you so many tools. And I love this platform out of all of the platforms the most because they make it super affordable and super user-friendly. It's something that I love to use, and that is why they sponsor this channel. You can do everything from schedule, send invoices, send quotes, the whole 9 yards, all from your phone, from an app or online. It is amazing. So if you're just starting to run your own work on the side and starting to branch off, or if you are a full-blown contractor and you have employees under you, it's an awesome platform. Go check it out, you guys. If you have not, get your 2-week free trial. I'll leave a link in the description. Let's go ahead and get to our top 3 qualities. Number 3 is that it is a job. You have to know that it's going to be taken seriously, that you're going to be treated as an adult, that you have to be responsible. That means that you take ownership in everything that you do. It means you take ownership in your work, being responsible and just showing up on time, being professional. It's not just a job. You're not going to work at the grocery store to bag groceries to make a few dollars. You're adding value to you. You have to know whatever company is hired you and is training you, they are putting so much value into you. And that can be used for them, or a lot of times it can be even used if you move or if you go to a different company. That value that you hold from learning and from being trained, it transfers over, so you can have that and take that knowledge anywhere. So the companies are investing in you, and you need to invest in them and do what you can and be responsible, present yourself well, and take ownership of everything you do. Every single year, you're going to end up getting a raise, and by the end of your 4 or 5 year apprenticeship, you're going to be making fantastic money. It's a career. It's not just a job, it's a career. Even if you make small money at the beginning, it's so easy to make really great money, all the way up until owning your own business where you can make crazy money. At number 2, we have knowing how to ask for help and admit when you have made a mistake. This is an important step because you have to know that you're getting paid to make mistakes, and making mistakes, needing help, those are acceptable things. However, if they're left untreated and you leave something undone or not done well, then it goes back onto your employer because they're paying you to do a job and somebody's paying them to do a job. When you do a poor job, it looks negative on them. That makes things difficult, and you don't want to make things difficult for your employer. You want to make them look great. You want to do everything you can to serve them well, and in return, they end up serving you well. You get out what you put in. You'll also be trusted to go off on your own, even if you're under a journeyman still, to go off on your own because they know that they can trust you, that you'll be responsible. And this is also part of taking ownership, and it's knowing that even if sometimes it's embarrassing too, like sometimes there's things you should know, sometimes you have brain fog or you stayed up too late and you haven't had enough Monster and you just can't remember one thing or the other. It's so much better for you to deal with the consequences of asking than it is for you to deal with the consequences of being wrong and it costing people money, because that's what people care about in this, because that's what affects them the most. It's so much about money, and that's acceptable and that's a good thing, and you have to know that. That's why we work to get paid. Our employers are doing the same exact thing. Nobody is doing it for fun. I can promise you that. It is work and it is hard sometimes. So just be open-minded and be ready to go ask for help when you need it. It's a real possibility. Finally, the number one thing, the most underrated thing I think out of all of the qualities that you can have is to be pleasant to work with. I cannot tell you how much easier a job is when you get along with the people that you're around. And employers are looking for other people who work well in a team. You can be the best electrician ever, but if you fight with everybody else on the job site, I am telling you, your employer, your journeyman, they're not gonna want you around. The journeyman that you wanna be with is gonna wanna be with somebody else. That's just how it goes, because a lot of it, yeah, it's work, but it's our job to like treat the people well that we're around and to make them want to be around us more. We should always strive to make other people have a better day. And sometimes that means working hard and getting stuff done because it's about money. And sometimes that means just being kind. You know, you're going to mess with people. You're going to have jokes. You're going to laugh and you're going to make fun of one another. That's going to happen. Guys will be guys and girls will be girls. All that stuff. Okay. I can promise you that. But at the end of the day, it's got to all be in good fun. Otherwise, you're just going to burn bridges. The best way to get promoted is by far to show that you work well with people. I've seen a lot of people who get promoted just because they are really good with working with people. Because management isn't always just about having the best skill set. It's about having the right skill set to deal with people. Because that is the name of the game, especially when you're working in a team. It doesn't matter how skilled you are if you can't work together and coherently. It will ruin a job. I've seen it happen. Nobody wants that to happen. So just be pleasant. You don't have to do anything crazy or bake cookies for them. You can if you want to. That's a bonus tip. If you want to make your journeyman happy, bake them some cookies. Who doesn't love cookies? With that being said, there are so many other things to know about being an electrician. The number one question I am always asked is, how much do electricians really make? So to find out just how much most electricians make, and also to find out how much I make, go ahead, head up to this video, check it out. Remember, it's all for his glory. I'll see you guys on the next one.